and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing fine, that you having a good week, and it's the beginning of the weekend. So because I am off these 2 days, um, I decided to do a 24 hours readathon, but this readathon will be a bit different. I will extend it for Saturday and Sunday, and like this I can sleep and actually read for 24 hours. So let's see if it works. It will not be 48 hours, but I will count the 24 hours just of the reading part. So like this I can actually read for 24 hours and having a sleep and actually rest, because I can't read for the whole night and not sleeping. It's too hard for me. I probably need some practice, but with time we will get there, hopefully. But I can't actually stay awake all night and not sleeping, because it will be too hard for me. So I decided to do like this. It will be a 24 hours readathon, but not exactly for just 24. I will be extended for 2 days to be easier for me. So I decided to start with Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead. I don't know much about this book. Uh, it I am buddy reading this with Ellie, from a friend of mine. She's from work. We do some buddy reading. Try to do every week a different book. So this this week it is this book. I don't know much about it, just that it is about a boy who goes to institution uh, because of something that happens on his life. I don't know much about it. I just know that the institution is not exactly what should be. So I am quite excited to start it with the book and see what is it about. And I am quite excited to actually share with you, because I think it's a book that a lot of people will like it, if they can read this kind of subject, because they have abuse and all sorts of things. So it is by the what I've read of the synopsis, it's a quite strong emotional book because of the abuses and everything else. So it will be probably a hard reading for me. My Ellie was said that she had to stop because she was making her very sad. So, and this on chapter 5. So I am quite intrigued and curious to see what the book is reserving for me. I'm not making a TBR because I don't know how much I'm gonna read. So I'm gonna read one, and when I finish I'm gonna go to the next one and I will let you know. So I see you in a couple of hours with the update of this one, or the new book that I'm gonna read. I see you in a while. By the way, just an update, because I forgot to say to you, it's 9 o'clock in the morning this time, and I will start now, and I'm gonna finish the readathon at 9 o'clock in the evening of the next day. So it's just to let you know how and when I'm gonna start and finish. So I am gonna start now with this one, and I'm gonna read. I'm gonna stop today at around 10 o'clock in the evening, and tomorrow I'm gonna restart it at 9 o'clock in the morning and finish at 9 o'clock in the evening. Just to be easier, I will make some breaks during the day for lunch and maybe some rest if I have to, but I'm not gonna make too much red about the reading because I want to read as much as possible. So let's see how much can I read today. Sorry if I am back on my onesie, but it is very cold, and honestly I just want to be cozy while I'm reading, because I don't like to do anything else while I'm reading besides of being cozy on my pajamas, and that's it. So I am currently on chapter 9 of the Nickel Boys, and I am quite enjoying the book. It's a bit of it's how I was predicted, a sad book. It's not easy to read emotionally, because the story starts with the police digging out bodies of a hill nearby a school who was closed for a while, from probably boys who killed each other and after buried the bodies. So it's this story starting to dig out, and it's this boy who survived that school telling his story and how he survived. Now he's a man. At the time the story is told, he's a man, but it's a very emotional story. In my opinion, it's not easy to read it, and it's quite hard. I do feel sorry for these boys. Well, they're by their own choices, because they done something wrong, and they are sent to this school to be corrected and to go back to the line. So they have ranks, and when you reach the higher rank, you are free to go home, or when you reach 18, you're free to go home. But technically, if you want to leave before you're 18, you need to behave, and you need to go to the straight line. It is a very hard. I needed to make a break, because it's quite a hard sceneries and dark story emotionally. So it is a bit hard. So I will make a break, and I will go back to the story soon. But I am enjoying it. I am really enjoying it. I'm predicting this will be a 5 stars. Not sure yet, obviously, but it will be between the 4 and the 5 stars, definitely. That everything will depend of the end of the story and how it will finish. But so I am on chapter 9, so I will be around, let me see, this is the page turning 95. I'm on page 95, so I am halfway through. Don't look to the bookmark, because I'm doing the audiobook of it, because it will be easier for me. So I took off the bookmark that still's on chapter 1, because I'm doing the audiobook. It's way easier. So here we are halfway through. I am really excited, and to see how the story will end. I'm gonna make a break, and after I will go back to the story and try to finish it. I might be able to read the second book today still, but I don't know which one yet. So let's focus on this one and try to finish it, and after a while we'll see which book I will do it after. It's 6 o'clock. Just for a quick update, I finished The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead. Colson Whitehead, and I really like it. It's very emotional, very strong reading. It's not for everyone, in my opinion, because of the abuse and the racism and everything. This is historical fiction because it was based on a reformal school in America, so I consider it as historical fiction anyway. And I really enjoy it, and I gave it a 4 stars. So this boy called Elwood, he is living with his grandma, and he have a normal life. He's black, and he have quite of a normal life for 60s, because the story is based on the 60s, so kind of a normal life for the 60s era time, and 60s decade. And it's 1960s, and you know, racism and everything else was upon, and he does this mistake, and he tries to do something, and the judge to not send him to prison because he's young, he's a teenager. He's sent to this reformal school, and there he suffers abuse, and he discovers the dark secrets of that place, and he tries to put the school down. And basically that's the story is about. I really like it. I give it a 4 stars because it did touch me, but sorry, my phone was slipping out of my hand. That's why my hand on the camera. But I don't know, for some reason didn't reach the 5 stars. For some reason. It have 4 stars, yes, but it doesn't reach the 5 stars yet. Something was missing there that I can't quite explain, but I love it, the book. I read it in less than a day. Actually, in less than a day I read it, and I really enjoy it. It's a small book to have only 200 pages. It's really easy to read and very quick, and I really enjoy it, and I really love it. But there was something missing to give the 5 stars. I don't know what, but it was something missing there, and that's why I didn't give the 5 stars. But it's a really good reading. Everyone should read the book, in my opinion, because it was really good. And now I'm gonna pass to The Elite by Kira Cass. This is the second book of the selection series. I give a 3 stars on the first one, so but I am intrigued to know what happens next and how the things will go from now on. And I'm gonna read this one. I'm not gonna finish today. I'm not counting in finishing today, but I am gonna read the book, and at least 100 pages I'm still want to do today. I don't know if I can do it, but I will try my best and see how it goes. I will give you a last update today before I go to bed, and I will let you know what I think about the book. It's the second day of the readathon. It's 10 to 9 in the morning, so I'm just gonna start, and I'm gonna do it till more as 9 o'clock in the evening. I'm gonna finish The Elite by Kira Cass. I'm on chapter 7, so it's kind of a little bit to read, but it is very quick, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish this, maybe almost everything in the morning. And I have no idea what to do in the afternoon about readings. I have quite a few books that I want to go, but I still have one book on a TBR that I have to read because it's on a TBR, but honestly I'm not on the mood for it because it's a very big book. It's this encyclopedia, so I don't know if I really want to go to that book or not. So I will think about it, and I will see what I am going to do with that. So I will give you an update later on, and letting you know what did I decided to do and what have I chose to read in the afternoon. Hey, it's evening. I'm gonna stop my readathon now. It's around 7:30, almost 8 o'clock, probably 20 to 8. I will stop now because I don't have time to read another book and finish it, so I'm just not gonna do it. But I'm happy with my TBR. From all of this, I just didn't read one, so I am quite happy. I read a lot of books. I read 6 books at least out of 7, so I am quite happy. I am really happy. Doesn't look like, but one of them have 3 books inside of one. That's why, and I am quite happy with my reading goals. So I'm gonna try to speak about them by order. So the first one I've read was Bleach by I never know the name, Tite Kubo. And this is a story about a boy who sees ghosts, and something happens, and he needs to start to hunt these ghosts and send them to the other side. So I really like the story. I just read the first 3 stories of the book, the first 3 books, and I didn't want to read more because I'm not going to read more books for one simple reason: is 500 of these ones. The series is way too long for me, so I'm gonna keep up with this, but I really enjoy it. I really like it. I end up giving it 5 stars. I really enjoy it, and I will see the series of this at the manga version because I really enjoy it, but I'm not gonna buy the books and read it. This is my husband's, but I'm not gonna buy and read the books because they are way too many. The other 2 books that I've read was The Selection and The Elite by Kira Cass. This is the story about a girl who's signed up for a competition to win the Princess Heart, and she ends up being selected. So and this is her story during that competition. I really enjoyed the book. It's fun, it's a light reading, but it is something that I will read, but I will not keep it with me probably when I finish. I'm interested enough to know how it ends, but I don't know if I want to keep it the books. I really enjoy it, both of them. I end up give 3 stars in each one of them. I will still want to finish the rest of the series, but it's something that probably I will unhaul because I'm just it's not interested enough for me to keep it and reread it. Read one time and that is it, and I don't stay with books that I will not reread again. It's just no point for me for doing that. The other one, and for me probably the best one of the week, was The Naked Boys by Colson Whitehead. This is a story about a boy who goes to a reform school, and this story is based about true events happen on that school. So the school is real. It's closed at the moment, but some of these the events happen on this book was base it on things that happen on that school, so the abuse and everything else. And I really enjoy it. The book, it's really amazing, and it was moving and very sad. A beautiful book. I ended up giving it 4 stars because I think, I don't know, I think the story could be developed. I would like to see the main character going there and talking about what happened and how it felt and everything else. And that was the main reason why I gave it 4 stars. And besides of that, I really enjoyed the book. It was a really good book, and I think a lot of people should read the book because it's very beautiful and very motivating. And by the way, and also this was a buddy reading with my friend Ellie, and she also enjoyed the book and she also loved it very much. The only book that I haven't read was the encyclopedia. Was the only book I haven't read because the size scares me a lot. I want to read it because I want to know the characters of this world. I also will buy the Marvel version, and I want to read the characters and know the stories because it's so much behind it that it's linked and we don't know. And this is just the way to know it. But I am scared with the size of the book. This is a book that probably will take me weeks to finish it because of the size of the book and how he's done it. So it will be difficult. Maybe I will find a way to do it differently, but it was the only one. I haven't done it. I'm not worried about it, and it is what it is. And should I do it or not? Well, I can do it now, and it will be done. This is my TBR. Hooray! In February, I will do it, my TBR selection in a different way, just for fun. Just for fun. I want to try it in a different way. This last year, I had it away. I just selected what I wanted to read. This month was with the Tices. Next month it will be a different way. I'm trying to find a way that I will feel comfortable choosing my TBR. It's being a bit of a rough time for me to choose it, but I hope I will find something. Okay, so let's start with this TBR. This TBR will be everything in audiobook for one reason. I will have a very busy week, and I want to reach the 1,000 pages like I've done this week. By the way, I done the 1,280, I think. 1,280 pages. I am so happy and so excited, and I wanted to do the same thing this week. That's why this week, because it's very busy work-wise, everything is in audiobook. I hope I can reach at least 1,000 pages, but I'm not so sure, so let's see what I can do. So first one will be the one by Kira Cass. This is the first book of the selection series. You know what it's about. I just talk about it, so this is it. The second book I came to my hands was Creating a Whole by Konstantin Stanislavski, and the other one is An Actual Prepare, also by Konstantin Stanislavski. Who doesn't know, Konstantin Stanislavski was the father of the theater. It was a master. He was a genius on a theater and drama area, and because I study drama, I possess these books and I would like to read it in a proper way and actually know what is inside of it, because I don't know. And I found it audiobooks for this ones, so I want to read them and I want to see what is inside. It's 4 of them. I have at least 2 of them here, so in that way I can actually read it and help me to reach to 1,000 pages. And finally, this will be Buddy Reading with Ali. Technically, the main one will be this one, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. It will be my first time reading finally this book, but Ellie will not read this book. We decided that because we are from different countries, swap and each one of us read classic from the other's countries. So I came from the Mayas by Asad Queiroz, and I'm reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, but because my book has 700 pages and this one have only 300, I decided to choose by Raymond E. Feist. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Please, if you know how, just tell me on comments, because I obviously don't want to pronounce it on the wrong way. King of Ashes. Like you see, it is a big boy, and these both together will do the 700 pages, and she's all okay with that. I talked with her, and oh yes, that will be probably a motivation for her to read it, and I'm really happy. And this is my TBR, and I am super happy. I hope I can reach 1,000 pages, even with a busy week ahead, but we will see. And about the encyclopedia, I will try to find a way to read it, even if I read maybe one letter every time I'm off. It might sooner or later reach the end, so I might do that. I just won't find a way to read this. I really want to know the characters and everything, but we will see in the end. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you had a good read and a good week. Tell me if you read any of these books and what you thought about it, and tell me if you want to read any of these books, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.